We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Springfield Cardinals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Edwin Jackson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now at the plate, Kevin Reiter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against him.
Digging in, number 63, as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Looped out towards short. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Designated hitter, Harvey Ware.
Coming to the plate now, Harvey Ware. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just underway here in Oakland. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ware leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, runner back safely. Standing in now, C.J. Bunch pitches high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Dan Darnell is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding into the box, Matt McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Felipe Delgado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now to the plate, C.J. Bunch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Schaefer on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
At the plate, Johnny Flores. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Claudio Cedeno. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Again a 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Corona is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing happened in that half inning against Edwin Jackson. It remains 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antoine Schaefer. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now, and time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So digging in now, Chris Corona. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris
it.
Corona goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. Stepping in, Richard Ogden. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Johnny Kent. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Popped him up. Delgado in foul ground, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher, Juan Medeiros.
In now, Juan Medeiros. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in, Adrian Lyons, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. That's 1-2. Darnell has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting eighth, right fielder.
Now batting, Herb McLean. One and one, here it comes. And that one just missed outside. High high and deep down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate, Pablo Liriano. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Kevin Ryder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tapped down the line. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 63.
Now at the plate, number 63 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ware.
Digging in the switch hitter, Harvey Ware. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Runners off for second. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, C.J.
Riding in once again, C.J. Bunch. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Matt McNeil back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Runner back standing. Into the box, Willard Lloyd. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Number 63 calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
Into the box, Felipe Delgado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Antoine Schaefer will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antoine Schaefer. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Back up the middle. Flips it underhand. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Johnny Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schaefer has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Claudio Cedeno.
Now at the plate, Claudio Cedeno. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fouled off. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Center fielder number 7, Richard Ogden.
Stepping in, Richard Ogden. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in now, Johnny Kent. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the 2-1 pitch. Weakly hit to third. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Chris Corona. The 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Medeiros. And the throw is there to record the first down.
The batter number 22.
Settling in now, Pedro Torres. Called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Adrian Lyons will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Lyons. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Juan Medeiros. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And there's their first hit of the game. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Ryder, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Medeiros stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Liriano waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 63.
Digging in once again, number 63. It was a walk in his last trip. This is popped up. Liriano has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harvey Ware.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harvey Ware, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. C.J. Bunch would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Now in the box, Herb McLean. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Pablo Liriano, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt McNeil. He singled his last time up. McLean at second. Liriano on at first with nobody out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, Willard Lloyd. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Kent is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Bunch. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Johnny Flores. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Ready for another chance, Claudio Cedeno. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is flared right back over the mound. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. It's stretch time here in Oaktown, and we still have no score. Into the box now, Felipe Delgado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
Ready now, Antoine Schaefer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Chris Corona. Way out in front. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, Pedro Torres. 1-2 now.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first two batters.
The 1-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike three looking. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Into the box now, Richard Ogden, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and the call's gone out. That's going to be all for Edwin Jackson. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Robbie Morris.
Johnny Kent will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in now, Juan Medeiros popped him up. And no one will get this one. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Ryder. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
One and one, here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 63.
So striding in, number 63. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
In now, Harvey Ware. Push to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up, and Springfield leads this thing 2-0. Leading off the inning, Adrian Lyons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Very high, 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready once again, Herb McLean. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So stepping in, Pablo Liriano. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Matt McNeil. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Springfield's out in front 2-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Digging in to try it again, C.J. Bunch, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Flores. The 3-0. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in, Claudio Cedeno. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box now, Richard Ogden. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. Little tapper down the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Juan Medeiros. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. And Springfield leads this thing 3-0. Orville Sears is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Orville Sears.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willard Lloyd. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
pitch on 2-1. Missed with a slider.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping into the box, Felipe Delgado. Nobody out, runner on first. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lays off 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Antoine Schaefer, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Antoine Schaefer. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Corona.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Chris Corona. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lloyd is off at first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Springfield Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dan Darnell gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Edwin Jackson is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Orville Sears hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockhounds, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.